In this video, I'll be showing how to add an activity within the Map My Customers mobile app. Like many features in Map My Customers, activities can be added from a number of different locations. Some of these locations can be seen on this home screen, including the Universal Plus button in the upper right-hand corner, the blue Add Activity button in the center of the screen, and the Add Activity button within the Recent Activities feed. I'm going to be starting with the Universal Plus button. The Universal Plus is going to open up all the different options I have to add a new record, whether that be a company, person, deal, or activity. When I click Activity, it's going to bring me into the Add Activity field. I'm going to start by clicking the activity type. Activity types can be custom made within the custom fields feature of Map My Customers, and you can add things that are more personal to your use case. However, it will also include some of the more basic options such as a lunch, a call, a task, and an email. For the sake of this video, I'll be clicking lunch. As you can see, the activity title has now been updated to include the word lunch. You can change this, edit this, and make it more specific if you like. So I'm going to say this was a lunch with Bob. Right below that activity title is the completion button. All activities done within the Map My Customers mobile app are automatically marked as complete. The app is assuming that you are in execution mode and that any activity being logged is being logged actively. If you are pre-planning using the app, feel free to click the black complete button and it will now be marked incomplete. Additionally, you can make this activity public or private. A public activity is going to be visible to all other users on your team. This is often something that can be discussed with your manager, whether activities should be marked public or private. You can also add a note to this activity to mark sentiment, any follow-ups, any information that might be important for you to remember that has to do with this activity. Lunch was good. Finally, and most importantly, you're going to want to log this activity with a company or a person. You can associate this to a company by simply clicking on Add Company and searching within the companies that exist in Map My Customers. I'm going to associate this activity to John's company. However, I didn't meet with John and I met with Bob. So I'm going to select the appropriate person within this company. So not John, but Bob Bread. You can also have custom fields related to this activity. So if you have any important activity custom fields, feel free to add them within settings. I'm just going to go ahead and hit save in the upper right-hand corner, and my activity has now been logged. As you can see, this activity has now been added to my recent activities feed down at the bottom of the screen. You can also add activities through the blue Add Activity button in the center of the screen, as well as the Add Activity button next to Recent Activities. They're all going to bring you into that same field to enter all of that information and add that activity. Finally, to show where activities are in relation to deals, if you go over to the Records tab on the bottom of your screen, you can go into John's company and see all the activities that are associated with this company within this record. You can also add an activity using that blue Add Activity button right at the top to add an activity directly to John's company. This is how to add an activity within the Map My Customers mobile app.